So you've been watching some videos on YouTube of people showing you how to reline, restring one of the Ryobi heads here for your grass trimmer, your weed eater, your weed whacker, whatever you want to call it. There are folks on there that are telling you to take the head off of the line trimmer to respool. I have a second video, an earlier video that's been watched by the time this video has been done, I don't know, maybe 150,000 times. I show you how to actually do this, how to respool one of these line trimmers. The problem that I find is that people have been listening to these other folks on YouTube, again, saying taking the head off of one of these to respool it, and then they are not able to put that head back on afterwards. It can be quite challenging. So in this video, although I have 4 different head types here, I'm going to really focus on 2 of the Expandit trimmer heads. This is an Expandit as well, and this is a very entry-level 40-volt tool that I also have. I also have an 18-volt, but I'm not going to put that up here. So we'll focus today on the 2 15-inch Ryobi line trimmers for the 40-volt. Actually, I suspect it's the same as the 18-volt. I just don't use the 18-volt tools for lawn care. So for starters, if you have that more of a square look to the head, it has the arrows on the side with the locking symbol. People are pushing down, turning that head, taking it off, and respooling it. This is not the correct way of doing it. Make sure you check out my previous video on respooling one of these. The point of this video is to show you how to put them back together. It's number 1. And number 2. So we'll start with this unit. The spring, which sometimes comes off, needs to be seated on that gear. I just push it down, give it a couple turns, you could feel it grab. Second, you take the outer sleeve. This goes inside the outer sleeve, and it should seat about 3/4 of an inch below the line of the outer sleeve. All that's pretty straightforward. Now comes the complicated part. You need to line up the middle of the spring to the middle of the hexagon in here. We will point arrow to arrow, and this is where it gets complicated, because as you can see, I'm trying to turn this, it's not turning. I'm using moderate force, it's not turning. What you really need to do is push down really hard. You're pushing up with one and down with the other. So I'm pushing up with my right, down with my left. Again, making sure that the arrows are lined up and it sits flat all the way around. It needs to sit flat all the way around. Once that's done, maximum pressure to keep it together, and then a very sometimes it's easier said than done. Start this way, and then I'm going to turn this unit, and that took an awful lot of force to get that in. Strongly recommend, let me say that again, I strongly recommend not taking this apart to respool the tool. As I said, there is a video on how to respool this that I've posted earlier. Go have a look at that. Now the second tool, again, a 15-inch. One thing that makes this a whole bunch easier is remove the line. remove the line. You take your sleeve, your head, making sure that's pushed all the way in and it's seated flat inside there. This part goes inside the head. We will move that around to make sure that we can have it sit properly in there. You can see it just clicked into place. I will then hold the head, holding through here. I'm going to align my tabs again. I'll do this sideways because the bottom of this has a tendency to fall out. I'll do this sideways into the tabs, and truthfully, this makes it easier, much easier to do than when you have it already spooled. And that's it. Now, if you have any questions on how to put these things back together, make sure you put them in the comments section below. I really like hearing from you. So any other tips that you might have that you would like to share with the viewers of this channel, again, put those in the comments section below. I'm Jeff Seeton. This has been Jeff Seeton Lawn Care. Thank you very much for watching. Now, if you haven't checked out my latest channel, Jeff Seeton Mowing, make sure to head over there right now. This channel is all about giving back to the community through free, no charge lawn care projects.